Last night, a geopolitical shockwave rippled across the globe. The United States launched airstrikes on three of Iran's most secretive and strategically vital nuclear facilities, Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan, names deeply tied to Iran's long-standing nuclear ambitions. These aren't just buildings. They're symbols of national pride, decades of technological advancement, and military deterrence. And less than 24 hours later, Iran issued a chilling response. All U.S. military bases in the Middle East are now legitimate targets.
Event breakdown and target significance. The strikes occurred on June 21, 2025. According to satellite data and global media, the attacks were swift, simultaneous, and offered little to no early warning. Fordow, an underground uranium enrichment site, shielded by reinforced concrete and air defenses. Natanz, the core facility for Iran's uranium enrichment, previously targeted by the Stuxnet cyber attack in 2010. Isfahan, a major R&D and radioactive material processing center. Why hit all three at once? A coordinated strategy to cripple Iran's nuclear capabilities overnight. Iran's escalating response. Iran isn't just angry, it's preparing to retaliate. Iran's parliament convened in an emergency session. Top military generals gathered overnight. And then came the official statement. Every U.S. military base in the Middle East is now a legitimate military target. That's not just a bold statement. That's the kind of language used just before actual military engagement, or indirect proxy attacks via groups like Hezbollah, the Houthis, or militias in Iraq and Syria. U.S. stance. CENTCOM's messaging. Meanwhile, the Pentagon is carefully avoiding one word: war. A statement from U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM. These strikes were acts of self-defense against imminent threats from Iran-backed armed groups targeting U.S. personnel and assets. Simultaneously, over 85 sites across Iraq and Syria were struck, a broad and highly coordinated operation. It's a powerful message, but one that significantly raises the risk of widespread escalation. Is a regional war unfolding? Here's the big question. Are we watching the beginning of a regional war? Tensions are surging in Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, and the Persian Gulf. Israel is reportedly placing northern forces on high alert. One misstep by either side, and this could trigger a Middle East-wide conflict. If Iran mobilizes its entire network of proxies, from rocket fire to naval sabotage, this will no longer be a shadow conflict. It will be war. Closing thoughts and viewer, call to action. We're standing on the edge of something big and dangerous. Was this a calculated warning or the first shot of something much larger? What do you think? Is this a controlled escalation or the start of a prolonged war in the Middle East? Leave a comment below and share this video if you found it insightful. Open ending and viewer engagement. This isn't just about the US and Iran anymore. These strikes could become the spark of a much larger regional crisis. What do you think? Comment below. Do you believe this is the start of a wider war? And don't forget to share this video if you found the story thought-provoking.